Hey everybody, it's Rue and welcome to Rue's Room. Today I'm getting ready to show you how I do my makeup using the Smashbox Studio Skin in the color 4.2. I normally use the color 4.05 and I do have swatches on my hand. This is 4.2 and this is 4.05. This one to me looks a little more ashy and the 4.05 in person looks a little more pigmented, and I can't really say. I'll say that the 4.05 has a little more peachiness into it, and it reflects maybe a little orangey. I don't know, but the 4.2 is a little ashy to me. However, I think it turned out nicely. I think it matched me pretty well. I think I was able to get a good color with the 4.2, so I'm not mad at it. I think I can use either color interchangeably, which is really weird because 4.05 and 4.2 is like so far apart. Matter of fact, here are the bottles. If you can tell, like I said, this one has a little more pigment to me. It looks a little more golden, but at the same time I can tell that it has some red in it. This one to me seems a little more ashy. I think this one is more on the neutral side, and that's why it kind of looks ashy. But so far, to me, it looks fine. Like on camera, it looks fine to me. In person, it is a smidget darker. But, you know, since I do have my lights and everything, that's how it looked to you all. But, yeah, just stay tuned so you can get a look, see how I did it, and you can kind of see how the color looks as I'm applying it, how it looks with my skin and everything. But make sure you like this video and subscribe and keep watching. Let's get into it. So first off, I'm just showing you my eyebrows. It's about 2 weeks since I had them arched. They grow really crazy and the ends are just ridiculous. Now here are my eyebrows. They've already been arched and filled in using the Color Made brow pencil in the color dark brown. And now I'm going to line my eyebrows and clean them up with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Almond. And you can get this concealer at just about any CVS or a beauty supply store. It's usually available. And if you don't find it in the stores, you can more than likely order it online. But as you can see, I'm just lightly underlining my eyebrow. And then I'm going to actually blend this concealer on down to my eyelid, and I'm going to use this as the base for my eyeshadow. Now as you can see, I'm trying to start the other eye, but I am dang near out of this concealer. Like, I'm trying to use this concealer to the very last drop, and if you know, the LA Girl Pro Concealer is just about always sold out, and like, you know, their most popular colors, which I believe is like fawn, almond. But I love this concealer, especially for my eyebrows, because it has like a peachy undertone. You might not be able to tell on camera, but it does have a peachy undertone. And once it's blended out, it blends out so well. It just goes with my foundation so nicely. So I love this color, like, but it's hard to get your hands on it. Okay, now that I have my concealer all blended out, I'm going to start with my eyeshadow. The brush you just saw is a fluffy blending brush that I actually got from Ipsy. I don't know the name of it, but it's like one of my favorite brushes. It just blends eyeshadow so well. And I'm going to be operating from the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I believe I'm going to start with the color Roxanne. That's going to be our transition color. It's kind of like a brown with a little peach undertone, and I'm just gonna put that right up under my brow because that's gonna be our transition. We're just gonna do it pretty lightly, just blending back and forth with our fluffy blending brush, and we're gonna do that to both sides. now I'm getting ready to go in with the color Chip, I believe. And I'm just going to try to lightly smoke it out a bit and blend it into my transition color. I just want to add some depth to it by adding this, it's like a dark brown. And again, I believe that color is Chip from the Jaclyn Hill palette. So just blend that into your eye. And this is another fluffy blending brush. I actually think I bought it from Walmart. I can't remember the name of it, but I think it was in the bamboo collection. Now I'm taking a flat eyeshadow brush and I'm going in with the color MFEO and just blending that in. And I'm just the reason I'm doing this for like a base, and then I'm going to go on top with the liquid eyeshadow. Now this is my first time using the liquid eyeshadow, so I'm hoping that it turns out well, hoping that it looks right, and I hope that I'm using the right technique, because I did not watch a video before doing this. But we are going to get into it. So I'm going to apply this on my eye right where I put that lighter eyeshadow, and I'm actually going to do it as if I was doing a cut crease. So I'm just going to make that same line. I'm not going to take it to the end. I'm just going to do it right before the end, because I'm going to come back with another color at the end. And so I guess you could say I'm doing like 2/3 of a cut crease with this liquid eyeshadow. Alright, now that I have went and put in the liquid eyeshadow and blended that out, now I'm going to go in with the color 24/7, again from the Jaclyn Hill palette. It's like a sparkly brown looking color. I figured, why not keep that theme. Since this liquid eyeshadow is a little metallic, I wanted to bring like a little sparkle into that, and I'm just going to blend it right into the liquid eyeshadow, of course, so it can look a little smoky. And then of course, after I apply this, I'm probably going to go back in with my blending brush and just blend the two together some more. Okay, so now I'm getting ready to do my face, and I'm gonna put on the Smashbox primerizer, and this is the mini version. I just wanted to try it. I found that my skin really loves moisturizing primers, and it works better for my makeup, my foundation. So I'm gonna put this all over my face if my camera would ever focus, and I'm just gonna rub this into my skin once I get my camera situated, like so, like that. Is where I made the notorious mistake. I used the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 because I wanted a little extra protection. I really wanted to try it. It was on sale, and don't you know, this spray messed up that liquid eyeshadow. As you can see, it's like cracking and creasing. When I tell you, by the time I open my eyes, I'm gonna be so hurt. At this moment, I have no idea what just happened, but it definitely caused the eyeshadow to like crease and separate. Like, hurts. Can you say hurts? I think it was at that moment that I was just like, dog. So now I'm trying to fix it by adding more liquid eyeshadow, which I recommend to you, honey. Don't you do that. You wait until your face dry. If you make, first of all, don't make this mistake that I just made. Don't spray your face with this Hangover 3-in-1 using a liquid eyeshadow while it's still, I guess, drying down, first of all. But if you happen to make this mistake, before you go in and add some more liquid eyeshadow, just wait till it dry. Okay, so I have decided that I'm going to come back to that, but still, so far so good. Now I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Studio Skin Hydrating Foundation, 24-hour hydrating foundation in the color 4.2. You can tell I just got this, and so I'm just going to do a couple pumps. I don't normally color correct. I don't really feel like I need to. Sometimes I do if I have like a pimple that left a mark. But I'm just going to move on and put my foundation on. And then I'm going to blend this out, this time using a dry beauty blender. So most people like to use a damp beauty blender. But in this case, I want to use a dry one. For one, because it prevents the foundation from getting sucked into the beauty blender. A lot less than it would if the beauty blender was damp, which allows me to get better coverage with less product. So I'm using a dry beauty blender for this step. end of my makeup. So what I did to fix that liquid eyeshadow was I went on top with a dry eyeshadow. I used the color Hustle from the Jaclyn Hill palette. It's the same color, they're both metallic, and so it worked out pretty well. You don't see me do that in the video, but all I did was take a flat brush and go on top of it. Alright guys, I'm back. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that you like it. I hope that you enjoyed my, I guess, get ready with me. I use the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1. It's my first time using this. I recommend you spray this before you put eyeshadow on. This, just spray it first, or at least before you put liquid eyeshadow on, because it kind of messed up, but I did kind of bring it back. I think so. I think it looks pretty nice. So yeah, this is my finished look, and again, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave any wonderful comments, kind comments if you will, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.